Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. So the ever-ready Jordi Alba looking to go full throttle from the outset as ever, Jim.
He'll have a very busy game as usual, Peter, constantly going up and down that flank.
It's roll! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now this could be a chance. Taken back almost at once. A droll. Botman. Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo looking to run onto it. Guerrero is there and he can get that clear. And it's McAllister. And he's heaved it away. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi. And it's Scholes. Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Akanji. To Ruben Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's a good run down the left. Dani Olmo does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Indonesia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Raul. Scholes. Lee Kang-in. Hernandez. And it's Scholes. Looking for the run. Scholes. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. Ruben Neves. And he's forced to go back. That's Lee Kang-in. It's Hernandez. And he's had it nicked away. He's in plenty of space here. Griezmann. Griezmann! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Ruben Neves.
Strasbourg really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. And it's Scholes. Messi goes for a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Guerrero. Akanji. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Strasbourg can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's having a shot! Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Now it's Messi, and it's played in, and he gets rid in a hurry. Strasbourg have the chance to go the other way. He's in space and looking for options. Climbs up big! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Strasbourg are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Strasbourg are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it Scholes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Griezmann is onto it in a flash. That's a throw. Botman. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Lee Kang in. Now it's Van Basten. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sanchez. And it's McAllister. Jordi Alba. Okazaki is onto this. Tries to cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Changement. Le numéro 18.
Strasbourg can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 99. Le numéro 22.
Batistuta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That pass isn't the best. Strasbourg perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Okazaki. Strasbourg looking to pass their way through. Oh, that was vital. Oh, just skips past his man. Referee has just said play on. Scholes. It's a sharp pass. Van Basten. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! No mistake! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Donatoni. And it's McAllister. And he's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Good read, needed to be.
Strasbourg surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the number on the board is 3. Scholes. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to
Votre
lose.
attention, s'il vous plaît, chers spectateurs.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Varane gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, delightful ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for a runner. And this is Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tries to pass it through. Adriano! Solar goes for the shot! Rising over the bar.
Zola most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
That's been slipped through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any error.
He's tried one! Oh, what a mistake! Cross chance! Goal! An act of charity, gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Opts for safety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Taken back almost at once. Pirlo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Belletti. Griezmann. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Del Piero. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Referee's given a throw. Howson. Botman. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Griezmann. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot.
Referee has just said play on.
Del Piero. And the through ball. Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, this is a great position. That has not gone well. And here's Sola, and he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Adriano! Half-time getting close now. Chips it through. And this is Messi. Oh, nice touch. Chance, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. He's gone looking for safety. Belletti.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mateus. Probing pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Played over towards the opposite flank. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico.
There's the start of the second half.
Numero 23.
Strasbourg can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Corner number 3 coming up. Jordi Alba gets it away. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Strasbourg come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
McAllister, that's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mateus tries a shot, and he hits the net. to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's two now without reply.
Oh, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on until...
Here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Strasbourg do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And Del Piero! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, look at the space here. Dani Olmo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Park Ji-sung. And it's Olmo. McAllister. And he's there to make the challenge. And that pass just didn't quite work.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's had it taken off him. Aim forwards. Platini.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Piero. And this is Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Park Ji-sung pokes it out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So their fourth corner of the game. Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, and the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Batistuta! Into the last 5 minutes. Park Ji-sung stood his ground strongly. Well, that Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's all but climbs up big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Jordi Alba. And it's Griezmann. They really do have to make something of this. Knocks it into space.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now there's a probing ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's that. Strasbourg perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Signore e signori,
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He might be in here. Big chance! I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Jordi Alba. And Dani Olmo. And it's Belletti.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Jordi Alba does really well to win the ball there. Belletti. McAllister. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Raul. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dani Olmo.
Strasbourg are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he was quick to react. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. Shoots! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Delivered in. Well, it's constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's Vieira. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the counter is on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Jordi Alba. Bullet. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
And Bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Time and again they are repelled. Belletti. Messi. Botman. It's Belletti. Messi touches it back. Baresi puts his foot on the gas. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
McAllister. Ambitious ball here. And that interception.
Roll!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Bullish header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. McAllister going full tilt down the left. Raul plays it in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chance here to counter. And it's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Messi. Bullet. Pass is just off target. Khan with the clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. To review the first half.
Strasbourg are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
And we're underway again.
Number 19.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Number 36, Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Strasbourg, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Foot in. No foul, says the referee. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Pelé. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Botman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Strasbourg have their third corner. Makaleli. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hazard. Strasbourg can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Vieira. Pele. Khan gets rid without sophistication. Strasbourg, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi, and it's Belletti. This looks promising. He's having a shot! This time, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Strasbourg are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Botman played out towards the right wing. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. Azar, just about up to 75 minutes.
Strasbourg really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the...
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Jordi Alba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Strasbourg really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's having a go! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Azar. Played out to the left flank. And here's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, look at the space here. Cruyff. Makaleli. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And there goes the final whistle. Strasbourg cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever...
Big header! But oh, he's got that completely wrong. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Adams. To McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Okazaki. Okazaki was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Jordi Alba. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Nicely shaped ball. Well read. Nice interception. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Dani Olmo, and it's Jordi Alba. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And we have our very first corner. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's Okazaki. The ball has bounced loose now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Botman, now he's off and running. And this is Forlan. And he's had it nicked away. He's under a lot of pressure there. Pass is just off target. That's been drilled forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Raul. Hazard. Belletti.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Camavinga. In with the challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Camavinga. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Raul tries to play it through. Hazard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hakimi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Strasbourg couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that has left him in a heap. Dani Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there. Adams. Jordi Alba. Now it's Forlan. Messi has it in a wide position.
Can they get him away? Time.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution on the field. Number 17, Hazard.
So off we go once
on
more.
The field is number
Strasbourg
21,
clearly have been the better
Mbappe.
side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. Botman. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Saliba.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, can he get onto this? Forlan. There they go, hunting in tacks. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dani Olmo. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. There will be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Big chance! He scores! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution.
Strasbourg choosing to make the first
The
change.
attendance for this
There's going
match
to be a major
was
shake-up in the attack here.
29,950.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Raul. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi threads one in, thinks about the shot. Sanchez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Spread out to the left. Mbappe gets into some space. And it's hoisted clear. The message is... And he's had a hit! Now it's Forlan. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Raul plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That has not gone well. Now, what about a counter-attack? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to pass it through.
Strasbourg really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gets a good foot in there. And this is Raul. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Raul. Number 20, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 18, Thomas Rashitsky. Number 14, Erling Haaland.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's McAllister. Serginho can get it clear. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Park Ji-sung. He has a look out. Oh, he's played. And the shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. There they go, hunting again.
Batistuta finds himself offside. Super ball, shoots! Oh, what a mistake! And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Elise is always playing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And a quick
So, Jim,
announcement
how do you
today
reflect
that
on what we've
memorabilia
seen?
from today's
Well,
match
a
is
decent
now
draw,
on sale
Peter,
in
with
the
a good
Stadium
mix
Hall.
of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Messi, and he skips past his man. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation, and he was alert to it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Dani Olmo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That has not gone well. Jordi Alba. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. And that was nowhere near his best. Maldini.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
This is Batistuta. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now. Zanetti. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pull it. Mbappe. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Header! In for the pieces! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Strasbourg really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Okazaki has got himself a free. There's a quick free kick. Jordi Alba gets into a good... Gets his head on it! Caught offside that time. ...15 minutes till half-time. Cruyff. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Sanchez attempts a clearance. Strasbourg are looking to go forward now. And it's Hullet. And he was quick to react. Could move up a gear here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fun. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Great vision. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. And it's played in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Cannavaro goes direct.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. That's Batistuta. That looks a decent ball. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi finds himself offside. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Permettez-moi de vous signaler que des informations sur le trafic viennent de s'afficher sur l'écran géant.
The second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff. He's in space and looking for options. Belletti. He's looking wide. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. Back into the middle. And the shot! They're going to be quick to recover this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And the through ball. And he's lost his man here. Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Aims beyond the defence. Well-timed, excellent interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played into space. Pull it. Now it's Hazard. This looks promising. A lot of space ahead of him. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Decent chance! Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Zanetti. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's run loose here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Griezmann out towards the flank. Oh, that was vital. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It's a really well-measured ball. Strasbourg do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's McAllister. Okazaki. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement. Le numéro 99.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 13. Park Ji-sung. Changement
back on the ball again. Strasbourg are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. McAllister. Griezmann. Passing is crisp and sharp. Okazaki was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played back in, and he's intervened well there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Messi! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Oh, well played, well played. He can get that clear. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Okazaki. No way through there.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the...
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Sung.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi. Jordi Alba. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries to pass it through. Jordi Alba gets into some space. He's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. And
denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. McAllister plays it short, and he rises! He's got a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Strasbourg give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Strasbourg just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.